Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Inspiration channel. I'm back here to make this requested video about Supermoon. This was requested by one of my subscribers, and I actually feel good, to be able to look for some information and bring that to you. If you are watching, this is the video you requested. Please stay tuned so I can go ahead and share this information with you and anybody else that may be interested in looking into this token. I'll be right back so we can go ahead and dive right into it. Hey, hello there. So welcome back. Let's just go ahead and get started looking into Supermoon. So here I am on their website, and apparently this token was launched 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. They may have had some pre-sale, but what I did see is that it was launched 3 days ago, and I found that on coinhand.com. So you could go ahead and look there and see for yourself. But going through their website is pretty much just like any other token. They are using a deflationary strategy, and also rewarding by way of taxing people who are selling and people who are buying, right? And then distributing it to the hodlers, right? So if you look at it, let's just see what they say they are and why they think they are different. Say a long time ago on a blockchain far away, an unlikely band of heroes decided they had enough of low quality altcoins with a short lifespan. They made a pact between themselves to create a coin that could truly go to the moon and beyond. And so Supermoon was born. So they think they are better quality altcoin, and they think they have longevity to be around for a long time. So let's just go ahead and look at, they are talking about the team right here. Again, you can look at Supermoon.finance to go into details for yourself. But if you look at their tokenomics, right, pretty much like I said, just like any of these deflationary tokens, they have a 10% tax on all transactions. That means buying and selling transactions, right? They will charge a 10%. Out of this 10%, 5% is distributed to all holders. Where did I see that? Okay, out of this 5% is distributed to all holders, and holders can earn more Supermoon by simply holding Supermoon tokens, and this is becoming very common with all of these coins, right? So that's a 5% to all holders if you are not selling. Okay, and then 2% of that, then Supermoon combines this with an order liquidity feature that pulls 2% of each transaction automatically. Now I'm not sure what that exactly means, but there's an extra 2%, order 2% for the liquidity pool, right? And if you scroll down here, so remember it's 10% tax, 5% is distributed to the holders, then the 2% to the liquidity, and then you have 3% of each transaction will go to a dedicated burn wallet. They do have a burn wallet, so 3% goes there. So all in all, you have that 10%, right? So I mean, that is pretty normal from what we've seen with all of these other tokens like SafeMoon, Elongate, and all of these kind of new tokens, right? But if you see here, they do have ownership renounced. Again, that is becoming a pretty usual thing. And they have a liquidity locked, which is good. Liquidity will automatically be locked with Unicrypt after the pre-sale. Okay, so that is good. And if we go up here, now the good thing, one thing that I like about this is they do have 1 quadrillion tokens to begin with, and 50% of that was already burned. The initial total supply of Supermoon tokens is 1 quadrillion, and they burned 50% outright, which means they only have 500 trillion. Okay, and there's going to be more burning as time goes, right? So that is good. And they said around 50% of tokens will be burned from the total supply on launch, increasing the scarcity of tokens in circulation. Yeah, which is good. Every time Supermoon tokens are burned, the value of the remaining Supermoon tokens can increase as the supply is reduced. That is good. So yeah, so that is good with this 2%, what is it, 3% dedicated burn going to the dedicated wallet burn. That is going to increase the amount of tokens that are burned. So that is good so far. So I just wanted to walk through, because most of these coins, the tokenomics is really what you should be looking at. And looking at that, that is great so far. So now let's just jump to the price. So if I go to coin, PooCoin, this is some PooCoin. I'm looking at this price, is 7012300066. That's what I'm seeing. But when I look at the price and CoinHunt, actually CoinHunt is showing me a much cheaper price. I'm not sure which is the correct price as we speak, but I'm guessing this is probably the correct price. Is 8 zeros with 824678. So it's pretty cheap either ways, right? Whether it's the price on PooCoin or the price we are seeing here on CoinHunt. I'm really hoping it's this. That way, if you are looking to get into this, you are getting in at a much better price. But either ways, all of these prices are good, right? Now the next thing I did is, if you look at here, you are seeing the contract address here on CoinHunt. Now on their website, I wasn't able to find the contract address on their website. Everything is pretty much clickable, but when I scroll down here to click on contract, it doesn't open for me, right? All of these you can open, but that is not opening now. That is a little bit weird. I don't know why they would do that and not make this a hyperlink. But anyways, when you go to buy, if you go to how to buy here, and then you want to buy it on PancakeSwap, right? It leads you on PancakeSwap. You have to import it, and there you can actually get the contract from there. So when I got the contract from PancakeSwap, I was like, if you click on trade now, and it's going to lead you to PancakeSwap. It's going to ask you here to import. There we go. And from here, you can pretty much just click on this if you want to verify, but if you buy, just click understand, and then you can continue. That is going to put it here for you to buy. But when I clicked on the contract address on there, then it's going to lead you to the BSC scan, right? Again, this is just to make sure it's legit. And if you look on BSC scan, this is the contract address that we are seeing. And when we compare it to both PooCoin, where am I seeing that on PooCoin? Let's jump to CoinHunt. Actually, when you compare that to CoinHunt, you can see the same address here is the same address on BSC scan. So you always need to validate that. And they currently have 5,487 addresses or holders with 15,000 transfers. Okay, now another thing that I did look at was I went to look at the holders actually, and if you see, there is this wallet, which is the dead wallet with the 50% initial burn, the 500 trillion that was burned, and that's what we have here. So that is good. This is dead and gone. No one has access to it really. So it makes the value of the coin really more valuable, increase, right? So that is good. And if you look at all the other holders, right, you don't really see, I mean, 2, 3%, 5%. That is still huge, right? But it's not like someone is having like 15, 20, 30%. No, you don't see none of that. So as far as whale action goes, I think this is pretty manageable, because the highest we can really see now is only 5%, and 3%, 3%, 3%, 2%. So I would say about 5, 11, 14, 16, about 15 or 20% is spread among some big whales, right? So I mean, one person dumping this can affect the price at some point significantly, but that is going to be only temporary and momentarily, because it's not like, again, not like 10, 15, 20%. Okay, now this PancakeSwap V2, I don't know if that was a liquidity that is put into PancakeSwap, but I guess that is what that is, which would even be better, because then we will just have these specific wallets, which at that point the only higher amount is 3.8, right? So nothing major to worry about here. I just hope this is gone and really gone. So that is one thing that I also did look at. Now, my opinion on this, I did try to find it on CoinHunt. It's not Coin Market Cap and also CoinGecko. It's not listed on there yet, but that is understandable. I guess they are still working their way to get there, and I do believe once they list there, it's gonna make this token increase in value a little bit more. And honestly, this price again is still very cheap. It's very cheap. It's still a very great price to get it. Now personally, I don't hold this coin. I really did not know about this coin until the subscriber mentioned it. So I mean, if you ask my opinion, I would say it's a great price to get in. Just make sure you do your own research. Again, this is not a financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only sharing this based on what I know and what I found, and this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now if I wanted to get in, actually I would want to get in as soon as possible, because again, this thing is only 3 days old from launch, so that gives you an upper hand and an opportunity to make substantial gains as it becomes known to the masses and as people start to join. So that was the information I just wanted to bring to your way. Again, I'm only making this video per request by one of my subscribers. Please feel free to comment down below, and then also subscribe if you haven't already. Support the channel so we can share information with each other and then all be able to make smart, logical and wise investment decisions, and hopefully we all just make it and we all succeed. Always manage your risk and invest wisely and be a logical investor. Until then, I will talk to you again sometime soon.